I am a master student of Lee City University, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Period. Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to this channel. My name is Bekram. If you are seeing my face for the first time, it's been a whole long time that I've been here. Not long like that, but longer than a month. That's a whole long. That's a long time. Yeah, I'm so sorry for disappearing and reappearing. Anyhow, it's not my fault. It's just about what I've been through, which is the reason I want to talk about it. I want to talk about my life lately. Just like the shots I posted not quite long that I'm having my master's. So I started my master's even though I have an infant that I have to take care of. Of course, I have a baby. I have a baby boy who is just 10 months old. As as of today that I'm talking, my boy is still 12 months. So I still have him to take care of. I have my home to take care of because I'm also a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a wife, and I'm a medical social worker. I have a lot of things to do, and I have to just do everything together so that I don't know, but time waits for no one. So, and at the same time, I have to pursue my education, which is one of the reasons I started my MSc here in Nigeria, yeah, as a social worker. Just like I'm a medical social worker, I have been in this career for long enough, for almost 4 years now, yeah. But yeah, almost 4 years. I study social work just like or maybe you don't know. Okay, fine. I study social work, and ever since I left my banking job, I have been working as a medical social worker. So it's been almost 4 years, and I feel like I need to add value to myself, which is one of the reasons I decided to go back to school. And even though it's so stressful, yeah, is it because I'm having my master's that I was away? No, that's not the reason. The reason was because I was having exam. I was having exam. I have to go to work at the same time, and just like I said, maybe I have my 10-month-old baby to take care of. I have my husband to take care of. I have myself to take care of, even though I have not been really taking care of myself the way I am supposed to because of the exam. But now everything is over. No, everything is not over, but the exam is over. Yeah, the exam is over and I'm back again. I'm gonna be giving you back to back. So if there's any content as well that you want me to talk about, you can comment it in the comment section so that I will make a video about it and you will enjoy it definitely. So please comment it below so that I know what you actually want. So yeah, just like I said, time waits for no one. There's no better time to achieve something because when I started my master's, a lot of people came for me and they were like, they cared. So they were like, the stress will be too much and all of that. Is the stress much? Definitely yes. So, but it is what it is. I have to do what I have to do. Time waits for nobody, and I'm not getting any younger. According to my calculation, I was supposed to finish my even PhD by now, but it is what it is. Like we normally say that man proposes, but it's God that will make the plan work. It's God that have the master plan. We can only want something. It is God that will make it happen. When I started my master, it was just like a dream. I think that time my baby was around 4 months or so. I know that my baby was not up to 6 months then. My husband went out, like he went to work and immediately he came in and he was like, you are starting your masters. The first question I asked him was, why did you say that? Like, what did you see that made you say that? Because I was curious, I wanted to know. In fact, I can't even remember once telling him that I want to have my master's. But I don't know. He said, you are going to start your master's. And I was so happy. At the same time, I was so curious. So I asked him that, okay, why do you say I have to pursue my master's? He told me the reason, which I will not disclose here now. I will still disclose it. Actually, it was after when my husband spoke to me about having my master's that I began to see reasons why I needed to start my master's and have my master's. So he asked me to investigate on which school, how much, and all of that stuff to have information about how it's going to be. And with God on my side, in my working place, so many of my students are from one university in Ibadan, which is a private university, Lee City University. So it does not say, I just put a call through to one of them and I asked questions that I was supposed to ask. and the person gave me a lot of reasons to go for the school, which I really really like. So I told my husband about it, and there was another option, just like I said, and the other option was University of Ibadan, where I had my BSc. But of course, this is Nigeria. Nigeria government, yeah, Nigeria public university can be so slow and frustrating. If you get what I mean. If you have been to this part of the world, you understand better. It could be so frustrating, but it's cheaper than the private university. So I have to weigh my options, and at the end of the day, go for UCT, which is expensive but affordable. They don't waste time, just like University of Ibadan. You have made mention of one point severally, that time waits for nobody. So I don't want to waste my time anymore, not again. So I told my husband that I would like to go to that DCT university. He agreed with me, and the following day we went to that university, and for God so good, they were already was it is it recruiting? That's not job background. Yeah, they were already admitting. Yeah, they were already admitting for another section. So my husband asked us to obtain the form. I obtained the form, and we paid for everything immediately, and then come back home. That was how I started my masters. Even when I was still on my maternity leave, I am a master student. Lee City University, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Period. Yeah, I really give thanks to God, because ever since I was born, my primary school, secondary school, till I have my BSc, I have never been to private school. Yeah, I have never been. There was somebody that was even like arguing with me about my life when I was still working with Access Bank, and the person was like, I don't know what we were discussing that made me say that I've never attended private school in my life. And the person was like, it's not possible that I was lying. And I was, how would I be lying about something like that? I have never been. And that's a period. That was how the person turned it to something else, that she began to call everybody that come and say what I like, they should come and hear what I said. And every one of them were so surprised that how would I say such a thing? That I don't sound like that, I don't look like that, I don't behave like that. I was like, how am I supposed to behave? Is there any different way that those that attend private schools behave? If there's any way that those that attend private schools behave, please comment it in the comment section, because I really want to have the answer. I have not gotten the answer ever since. So maybe you guys will help me get the answer, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But then it's my first time of attending private school, and I'm so glad that I actually achieved it. And not just that, I'm so glad that I actually achieved having my master's. Even though I'm still on it, at least I'm done with my first semester. It remains the second semester that will be a bit stressful, but not like first semester. Then the third semester will be about projects. That's how it is about masters, wherever you are having it, both home and abroad. And if you're having masters in social work, I think it's always 1.5 years. I don't know. I heard that there are some schools that when if you are having masters about in social work, that their masters is 1 year. I don't know, but I don't know. But normally the one that is so common is 1.5 years. There are some that it has to be 2 years. There are some that in a normal way it's 1.5 years, but you will spend 4 years, just like my former school. My great University of Ibadan, great. Yeah, it is what it is anyways. I'm so glad I was part of that school. It always made me to raise my shoulder, if you get what I mean. So I love that school. I love that school. It's just that they can waste somebody's time. Like if you start this year, like it will take you 100 years later before you graduate. So, which is I don't want to pay. I don't even want to experience that again. So yeah, that is it about me. That is it about me. That is it about what has been happening in my life lately, which has been keeping me out of this place. But now I am back. Yeah, I'm back, and I'm so happy to be here. I have missed everybody. This is your background. Your background is here. Please support your girl. You need to support your girl, because actually you guys are not encouraging me. You need to encourage me to come here more often, so that at least you know how to encourage me. So that is it about this video. I Before I go, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, like, share, Put on your notification bell so that whenever we have videos, you'll be the first to be notified. If there's anything that you want to know about having masters in Nigeria or in New City University or even in University of Ibadan or in any other university in Nigeria, comment it in the comment section. What a shame! From my primary education to my master's degree, I have always, wow, from my primary education to master's degree, I've always been here in Ibadan. Ibadan from primary school, secondary school, university for my BSc. I studied in Ibadan, University of Ibadan. My MSc, I I'm doing it in Lee City University. It is what it is. I'm not going to feel sad about that because that's what God wants for me, and that's how it has been. Period. There's no mistake in my life. It's been God plus God minus rubbish. Yeah, yeah. So I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.